me tell you a story.
Welcome to My Skeptical Sister.
I'm Megan the Skeptical One.
I'm Erin the Believer.
And I have so many funny things to tell you about.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I've been keeping like a little bank in my head.
Okay.
But first, how you doing? How's it going?
I'm doing great. Tonight's the first night of spring break.
Yes, we just got done watching an amazing movie for our movie night.
Oh my gosh. Anaconda, which, not going to lie, I would not have watched this.
And this is not a repeat of like 4 months ago when we said we watched Anaconda. That was the original one.
Which was crap.
It was comical.
Comparably.
It was comical, but it wasn't supposed to be comical.
Right.
This one was supposed to be funny. It had Jack Black, Paul Rudd,
And Steve Zahn.
and Steve Zahn. Oh my gosh, the best cast.
Steve Zahn. I would watch him in anything.
Yeah.
He lives in Louisville, and if there's any way I can finagle a best friendship with him,
Could you imagine?
I would leave you.
Yeah. Oh, and I would approve it because that means I would get to come visit.
Right. Truly, if either one of us can figure out a way to become best friends with Steve Zahn,
We would not compete with each other. It
No,
would be
no.
You go forth and
we will
just bring
both
him around.
benefit from this.
Absolutely. Oh, he's so damn funny.
So funny.
He's local. Maybe he's heard of our podcast.
I know he lives in Louisville. I know the neighborhood. Like a real
Girl,
stalker.
why are we not there?
I don't know.
Man, I would totally.
Actually,
I would totally do a drive-by.
I know a rumor of his neighborhood. I don't know.
I'd do a drive-by of a rumor.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's
I mean,
so
I don't
damn
know the
funny.
house, but I think it's that bougie neighborhood with the lakes in front of, like, before you get to mom and dad's.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't
That's
think I
what I
believe
heard.
that.
That's what I heard.
Who'd you hear that from?
I don't even remember at this point.
I'm
It's all
skeptical.
lore. But from what I know, he's local and that's his neighborhood.
All right. Well, I'm here for it. I feel like I would have run into him in Prospect by now.
I think he's pretty, like,
I almost feel like I heard he didn't live in Louisville so much as like on the outskirts of Louisville.
you mean like Prospect?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Touche.
You mean like exactly where I just said, bitch.
I guess when I think outskirts, I don't think where we lived, where we grew up. I think,
Yeah.
not that we grew up in Prospect. We grew up in Goshen. We ain't that bougie. No offense,
Goshen
Steve
is like in
Zahn?
the Bible,
Zahn?
land of the
Steve
gods or
Zahn?
something. Steve Zahn, yeah.
Yeah, I called him Steve On. Oh man, I am not faring well on this whole best
No,
friend.
he'll be my best friend, and it's
yeah,
fine.
He will.
I feel like weird wraparound, but when I think of Steve Zahn, it makes me think of my best friend Brooke's little brother Eric.
Yeah, that is
And I
a
feel like
weird
the
wraparound.
three of us would really hit it off. Eric and I would geek
Okay,
out so
okay.
hard over Steve Zahn. We love that guy.
Yeah, well, he's hilarious.
And he ran into Steve
In
when he
Prospect?
was working at Cabela's. Is that sporting?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Steve Zahn came in and he called me immediately. He's like, Aaron,
So what I
Steve
hear,
Zahn was just in the store.
we need to get jobs at outdoor woodsy type
Summer
stores.
jobs. Here I
Okay?
come.
I mean, it's worth it for Steve Zahn.
Yes.
Look at me landing that name.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd befriend us if we worked there. Like, I think he needs to think that we're cooler than we are.
Oh, but we're not.
I know.
Maybe his kid will need a good, solid public school
Oh,
education.
great. But he lives on the outskirts of
Damn
Louisville.
it.
Son of a bitch.
Well,
we
I'm
can
gonna
never
tell you
win.
right now, I'm not gonna go teach in those outskirts.
No
That's
way.
Too bougie for my taste.
Yeah, and
Sorry,
they don't pay you
Steve.
as much.
No,
Which is weird. You would think you would go
you
to the
would think.
bougie parts, you get paid more. However,
mhm.
no, girl, you go work at JCPS, you get paid
That's
the real
right.
money
Dollar bills, yo.
for teachers.
Not really. Yeah. And all that is in relative. It's
Right.
all relative.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Think
yes, yes.
think bougie for teachers, which is why I'm working my butt off for those national boards.
Right, right. No, well, speaking of teachers, I guess my first funny thing, really, I said that. I think I actually only have one funny story, but it made me laugh so hard. And I thought, oh, it's also one of those stories. I'm like, is it as funny if you weren't a part of it? I don't know, but we'll give it a go.
Yeah, let's
I'm going to
see.
shoot my shot.
We've been drinking.
We have been drinking, if you can't tell. We just had movie night. We were like, let's throw in an extra beer
Spring
because it's
break.
spring break, bitches. And then we went through all those.
Yeah,
and then we decided to record.
we made
And
another one.
So then we got an extra beer. So we'll see where the night goes. But anyway, so I had a Zoom meeting. And here I am. I just want you to imagine this. It's me in my office,
Okay.
my boss in her office, and then like 3 other people joined in their own own places, in their own spaces.
Okay.
We're all on Zoom. And the question bounces to me. So here I am, like, I'm like in it. I am really focused. I am really there. Everybody's on the screen. I'm just talking away. And all of a sudden, my office door flies open behind me. And I'm looking at my screen, talking, kind of like trying to ignore, like, I don't know who that is, but I'm trying to ignore it because.
Feeling flashbacks of COVID with the man and his little kid running through the room.
Well, except for that it was my boss who is on my screen. It was like there were two of her
Ew, that's
in
so
this
creepy.
dimension. And yes, and for like about, I would say a good 7 to 8 seconds, I was freaked the fuck out. Like I'm doing like the look back. And I'm like, and in front of all of these professional people, I said, what is going on right now? Like, I was so freaked out because I felt like, for real,
Yeah.
how can you be there and there? Well,
Time travel's real.
only her screen, apparently her internet dropped, and only her screen froze. But she froze in a way where she was like, her head was kind of tilted a little bit, like she was listening to me. Totally, not at all like a frozen face look.
Yeah.
It was so much just like her normal, like just sitting there looking. And then she walks in and I don't turn my head. So I'm looking at the computer screen and I see her face listening to me intently, like she's really interested in what I'm saying. And then she's right behind me. And I swear it freaked me the fuck out. And I'm like, but I'm still trying to be professional, but my eyes are like super wide. And I'm like, what? And then finally, I'm like, what is happening? And I turned and looked at her. I said, what is going on right now? Like, God, it was mean to her. And she's like, my internet went out. And I'm like pointing to my screen, but I'm like, but you're right there. And then I'm like, oh, you're frozen in that screen. It was embarrassing and also comical. Luckily, everybody laughed, but I was like, nobody else was as freaked out as I was because I guess they could all tell she was frozen.
Also,
But I was so into what I was saying.
yeah.
So I'm like, be professional and you're on a roll and just say what you need to say. Oh, man.
What I'm hearing is that you claim to be skeptical until the slightest thing happens, and then you're like, there are paranormal.
Bitch, that thing was not slight. It was two people existing in different places at the same time.
Mhm.
And that shit freaked me the fuck out. Now, did my brain catch up with what was happening? For sure. But for a good solid 8 seconds, I was freaked out and in front of everybody.
It's a real shame that you were the one talking, because that probably would have gone unnoticed if you hadn't been the one in the middle of like.
Well, I think it froze for everybody. So I think everybody saw her sitting there. Like, I think it kind of freaked everybody out a little bit.
Yeah. But I'm saying like everybody was focused in on your little screen
Yes.
because you were the one.
I was the one talking. So yes, you're right. And then she came into
like
my
if somebody else had
office.
been talking, maybe they wouldn't have even
You're right.
noticed it.
You're exactly right. But the fact that she
I always
came in,
am.
I see what you're saying. But yeah, she came into my office while I'm talking and her face is up there and it wasn't like glitched or blurred or
Yeah.
anything. It looked so much like she was just listening.
That sounds like her. Of course, she's going to freeze frame beautifully.
Beautifully.
What a
She did
bitch.
freeze. She did. She is a beautiful bitch. But yeah, she did. She freeze framed beautifully and then scared the shit out of me, which is also like her. You don't expect her to be as hilarious as she is because she is beautiful, but she jumped at, that sounded really mean. Look,
Listen,
beautiful
as-
people are funny.
I know, but as chubby girls, we like to claim that
We do.
You can't
and
be
I've
that
already
pretty,
gotten called
Ann.
out by Danny and by David for being rude sometimes. Look, I'm sorry. Sometimes, and apparently sober Megan is a lot more mean than drunk Megan. That's what Danny said
That's
tonight.
actually pretty weird because I think, if anything,
Yeah, I get a little feisty when I'm drunk.
yeah, you're just really good at backing people up when you're drunk. You're really good at that when you're sober, but you're more diplomatic when you're sober.
Mm.
And
Unless you're Danny, apparently, according to Danny. Well, and maybe it was because, okay, Danny and David got a little offended when I was talking about a micro penis. And I'm not downplaying that. They should have.
Mhm.
I gave it some thought. Did I give it enough thought to go back and re-listen and da-da-da-da? No. But I went over the conversation in my head. And what I'm going to say is, you're right, gentlemen. I am so sorry
you
that
know,
I said what I said.
yeah,
I should never devalue somebody based on their body parts. And I'm not saying that condescendingly. I really am saying that.
yeah. You know what I realized is that I have seen a micro penis.
Girl, is it not shocking?
It was shocking
I'm
and nothing
sorry.
happened.
I am
I was like, oh, something's going down. And then I saw it and I was like, that is incredibly shocking because you were pretty popular, actually.
Girl, okay, so now it's Erin, Danny. Do
I
you
know.
hear this,
Bring
David?
it on. Bring it on.
Okay, good. She's full on bringing it
I'm
on.
doubling down. Listen, it stopped whatever momentum was happening that night. And
That's
I was
what
like,
trying to
wow,
say the other night, but I was also
interesting.
trying to be very, again, diplomatic.
Yeah.
But either way, look, experiences are experiences.
Yeah.
And I am really sorry.
And truly, listen, if you know how to work other parts of your body, like your tongue, it's fine.
Oh, that is true. Well, and hands. You could do a lot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
There's
so,
a lot.
like,
A lot
listen,
of times that's better.
if you're listening and you've got a micro penis, don't let that stop you.
Yeah.
However,
Maybe just stay
if you're
there
also
for a
kind
while.
of an asshole and then I find out you got a micro penis,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to feel
Yeah.
that bad for you.
Hey, listen, I'm there for that.
Thinking of this kid I went to high school with right now.
Well, let's not say their name, but you can think them all
I'm
day long.
sure he doesn't listen. He probably doesn't even remember my name, but
I know, but we would never do that. See, David,
Of course
Danny, do you
not. I
see
would
me
never.
drawing the line?
I'll tell you,
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to tell me.
we almost did stuff and we didn't.
Well, clearly you could.
So I was like, oh, well, actually, I think I'm too drunk. Bye.
that's
not
a
too
good way to
drunk.
handle that. That's a good way to handle that. Like,
Yeah.
I just, it's me. It's not you.
Yeah, I think I'm too drunk for this.
I have a feeling that that person probably hears that a lot. But listen, that's neither here nor there. And David and Danny and anybody else, we do have a lot of other male listeners out there. I'm not going
Yeah.
to name you because that does sound weird. I'm not naming you all because of micro penises. I'm just thinking of
This is where they all turn against us.
all of you beautiful penises out there.
Yeah.
They all come in different shapes and sizes. Same about asses. And I got a huge one. Some people
Yes.
love it. Some people don't. Do I care? No. Do a lot of people talk about it? Yes. Do I have to deal with
A
it?
lot of
Absolutely.
people talk about it.
About my ass? Hell yeah, they do.
Who's talking about your ass so often?
My whole life I got made fun of because of how big my ass was. And people felt entitled to do so.
I have a weirdly hard ass. Have we talked about that on the podcast?
Yeah, girl. Look, Erin does have a really
For no reason. I do nothing to maintain it.
but it's pretty
It is big. I'm not saying like
Amazing.
it's in shape. It is a wide ass. It is the hardest thing you'll ever punch.
Yeah, but I think it's something you should be proud of.
I'm oddly proud of it actually. Like I'm not saying this like it's my party
I
trick.
love the phrase, I'm oddly proud of it.
It is for sure my party
Yeah.
trick. I'm like punch it.
Punch it as hard
It
as you
won't.
can.
It's I'm like Houdini of the ass.
I got a question. Do you
That needed more laughter.
Sorry. It took a second to
Oh,
process. I had a good question and then I was like, oh, hold on. There was a joke there.
That's how Houdini died.
Oh, because his ass. What the fuck? That wasn't even your Google. That came from over there, Erin. Do you have a Google in your?
Did it say hang on?
It said Houdini. It said Houdini.
It said Houdini. I've got one in the bathroom. Was it from the bathroom?
I felt like it was coming from your closet.
I got nothing in my closet.
Girl, you got something going on in your closet.
Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, what were we
talking
saying?
about?
Something about Houdini. Yeah, he died because he was like
Punching an ass?
No.
Oh.
Because he's known for like what he
Oh,
was.
his belly. Yeah,
being
yeah, yeah.
punched in the gut, and somebody
Yeah.
did it unprompted, so he didn't like prepare.
Well, don't die, Erin.
Oh, I won't.
I really don't feel like it. Like, I think your gut is where more things happen.
I think if somebody punched my ass even unprepared, I don't think it would kill me. It might hurt,
Yeah.
and I would
bet you get a bruise.
turn around,
Give it right
knuckles
back.
up.
Oh, yeah, you would.
But I don't think it would kill me, and I wouldn't because I'm drunk right now, which is why I said knuckles up. But in real, I'd be like, why would you do that?
Oh, my gosh.
Well,
Excuse you.
Heavens to Betsy!
It's like that. I told that story about that time when my lawnmower got stolen.
Oh no, I don't think you have.
Oh my gosh. Jack and I were living together and we came home in the middle of the day from a professional development because, sorry, Jack, I'm going to throw you out there. He had to take a shit and he was like, I need to go so bad.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, let's ride home. We were carpooling. So we were typically not home at this time of the day. We get home. He goes to the bathroom to do his thing. I go to let the dogs out.
I like you're like we both must go home.
Well,
for
we
your
were.
shit.
Well, I was like, well, if you do that, then I can eat lunch and we can
Yeah.
just take a, whatever, midday. You should. I'll eat lunch. It'll be beautiful.
Yeah.
We had the best relationship. But anyway, I go to let the dogs out and I notice that the fence is open. Like our gate is open. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Our gate is never open. And then I notice this man walking out with our weed eater.
Oh,
And he's
a
like,
whippersnipper for those Canadians
well,
and
AKA?
Australians, I think.
Oh, that is the cutest.
I know.
Well, I wish we called it a whippersnipper. We
I do
don't,
now.
but Our weed eater, he's walking at, I mean, weed eater, that sounds so redneck now that I hear whippersnipper.
Some weirdly
Although
sounds
whippersnipper-
dirty.
Whippersnipper also kind of sounds a little dirty, but it might be the amount of beer I've had.
whippersnipper. It sounds like an old man to me.
It does. A
Weed
cute
eater
old
sounds
man.
like you're eating somebody out
You're-
who doesn't trim.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, there's that.
Sorry, that's what my mind goes to.
Yeah, and now mine is there as well. So anyway, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
this guy is walking out of our gate. He's like just past our gate with our I can't even
Whippersnipper.
say any of it, either of them now. But anyway, so I go out there and I chase after him, which also, why? Why do I care that much about our weed eater?
Yeah.
Except for the fact that just the principle alone.
Yeah.
But I'm out there and I am in that alley and he is like hustling. So now he's a little bit further. And I, in that moment, should have been entitled to like give it to him, cuss him out, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, girl, you know what I said? I said, it is rude to steal things from people. That's exactly what I said. And then I like went inside and I was like, Jack, you are not going to believe this. And I tell him, I'm like, oh, I told him. And Jack's like, what did you say? And I was like, I told him how rude it was. Like, I just remember Jack laughing so hard. He was like, oh, you really told him? And I'm like, I did. You know what he did? He put it down.
That's
Like,
right.
he did. He put the weed eater down.
He put it down and he never picked up any other thing that
Nope.
wasn't his.
Nope.
Oh,
Because,
no. Oh,
because-
no.
No, he did. That's right. Because I felt very vindicated because when I like scolded him with
Yeah.
that, he put it down and he kept walking. And so I was so proud of myself and I ran and I got that weed eater. I brought it back and I was like, Jack, I just got like, listen to what I just did. And he's like, oh my gosh. And he's laughing so hard. He's like, well, you really told him. I'm like, and it worked. He put it down and I was like, it turns out you don't have to be that mean. Like you just,
Yeah.
you say what you mean. And I'm like feeling all this. Sorry, this is not that funny of a story, but it's cracking me up. So anyway, we go on and we go back to our professional development. We come home and our lawnmower and everything is stolen.
He came back after?
He came back. It turns out my good talk did not do what it was supposed to do. He came back
no.
and he stole the lawnmower. And I'm like, oh, well, shit.
Wait, are you sure he hadn't already stolen the lawnmower?
I can't remember.
Because
But
if he had done that, then maybe it did sink
I don't
in.
think it did. I think that he came back and stole the lawnmower.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
so but I think that was the funniest part is that I really felt vindicated because I had taught this man a lesson. Isn't that a kindergarten teacher for you? I'm like, sir, it is rude.
How do you feel about
You
yourself?
should. That is not empathetic
Oh,
at
my
all
gosh.
to do
I-
that.
I'm not
How
mad.
would you feel if someone came into your yard and stole your weed eater? He's
I'm
like, I don't
not
have
mad.
one. That's why I'm stealing one, bitch.
I am disappointed. I say that all the time. I'll see kids stabbing my erasers, and I go, I would never come to your house
Never.
and start stabbing your stuff.
Yeah. Do I?
Why
talk
would
to
you do that to me? And it makes them feel so much worse than if I yelled at them.
Shame.
Oh, what?
We learned that from our dad.
You're not stabbing my eraser. Why would you do that? And they're like, oh, their little faces. I'm like,
know.
oh,
And every time you're like, I win.
yeah, I know. I keep a stabbing eraser on my desk. So if they have to stab an eraser, they're allowed to come up and stab
smart.
it. It has.
That is actually, I love that. That
It
is
has
so
really
smart.
curbed it a lot.
Yeah, I bet it has. That was
I'm not
genius.
completely because I still have a lot of stabbers. But I'm like, man, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
It feels
Just-
so good.
I know.
I get it. It makes me, I want to stab an eraser right
know.
now.
I never don't want to put my hands in beans or
Oh,
beads.
yeah, that does sound good.
Oh boy, like dried beans. Just to clear.
Oh, shit. That is a good clarification because
It's so gross. Like, ooh, look at that boiling pot of beans.
I
Oh.
did never picture wet beans, but I wonder how many people out there did. Oh gosh, that's so gross. Your ham would be so filthy after that. No, dry beans always.
Yeah.
And it just feels good.
Yeah.
Wet beans, I feel like I don't know who wants to do that, but it's
no,
not
that's
me.
a kink, and I'm not into that.
There's something else there.
I'm not kink shaming. It's not my
just
thing.
not my jam.
Oh
Or
gosh.
your hand in jam.
Oh,
Kind of like
so
wet beans.
sticky. Put your hands together. That's a friend's joke there.
Oh, but not in the right context.
You
Oh
know,
my
jam.
gosh.
Women.
Yes, but I thought you meant jam and beans.
Jam and beans.
Horrible.
There's our title. Jam and beans.
Nobody wants that. Oh, it's a combination I feel like nobody's ever thought of before until tonight.
Oh, golly. Oh, man. Wow. You just never know what's going to happen.
Really don't. Something bad is going to happen.
Mm. That's what you're going to tell me about.
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
And Teresa. Because Teresa was like, you all make a lot of recommendations. I feel really bad about that post that she made because I don't think you or I commented or anybody else did.
Oh, no.
Teresa said, so sorry, here I am admitting that I saw it and I didn't comment. I was kind of waiting.
See it. I didn't see it, Teresa. Or I would have.
Well, I saw it, but I was kind of waiting for Erin, and then she never did. So I was like, well, I guess we're not going to do that. Actually, really, I was kind of hoping like one of our OGs would be like, oh, I could totally go back and do that, but I'm not going to, Teresa. I'm sorry. She wanted a recommendation list. She's like, you all always recommend great shows.
Yeah.
I would love a recommendation list. And I'm like, look, we don't work hard.
I forget it the moment I say it.
Yes.
The moment the show's over, it's gone.
I will later on be like, why in the hell is our title Jam and Beans? And I mean, when I say later, I mean later tonight.
Yeah.
so there is that, Teresa.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just saying. So anyway, sorry, Teresa. We'll just, here's one for you. Write it down. I was a little bit bitchy. You're right, Danny. I am kind of a bully. Oh, but anyway, something bad is going to happen.
Okay.
Is a new show on Netflix. And
Okay.
it's like, and I don't really get into horror shows.
I love a horror show.
Well, you're going to love this one because
Okay.
it is so well done and you don't know where it's going to go.
Okay.
And you're kind of like, what is about, I mean, I don't even want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it. We are 2 episodes in and we almost stayed up past midnight last night.
Oh my gosh.
On a school night. I know. It's probably why I'm so tired tonight. And like, I am slap happy because we stayed up so late last night to watch it. And James, who hates scary shows, was the one that was like, just push play. Let's just watch one more. I'm like, dude, we can't watch one more because it leaves you on like a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So you're like, what in the hell is about to happen?
Yeah. You know what I've learned you can do
Okay.
with things like that?
Okay.
Watch the first 5 minutes of the next show and then stop it when it's not a cliffhanger anymore.
Usually you can do that, and we will. But this one, it is scary throughout.
Oh,
even when
man.
things aren't scary, they're scary.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, it is really, really well done.
I've already told Nora that we're going to watch Haunting on Hill House this summer.
I'm trying to think. So far, there's nothing in this that's like too much.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. I love a scary show.
No, I say nothing yet.
Yeah.
So just, I don't know. But let me get through it. And,
Okay.
And you
Oh,
start.
I'm going to watch it this spring break. I'm going to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
So
Well,
don't worry.
It is super good.
I am glad to hear that because I've been trying to get into Imperfect Women. Have you heard about this?
It's such overacting.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Such
I
overacting.
love the women in that movie,
Yep,
in
they
that show.
all overact it way too much.
And I'm like, is
all
this
3 of them,
bad
honestly.
acting?
It is a little bit. It's just too much. They're
What's
they're
going
trying
on?
too hard.
Okay, good. Because I was like, surely I'm the one in the wrong here.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that it's not just me.
No, it's not you. I thought, and even, I mean, like, all of them.
Okay.
Moss, what's her name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Moss.
Yeah.
Usually love her.
Uh-huh.
I feel like her, like, niche is super dramatic.
Uh-huh.
But in this case, she's being too dramatic for what's happening.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, hold on.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
That is not the way a typical.
She's like supposed to be a
that sounds
badass, and in
horrible.
this show,
Look,
she's not a badass.
Danny, you have weaseled your way in my brain. I'm like, well, shit, I'm typical. I just mean.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's good to hear. I've watched just two episodes, and I'm like, I just cannot get hooked into this.
I'm trying. I keep going back to it, thinking,
Yeah.
okay, like maybe this will be it. And then every time I lose interest,
You know what is
play it
back,
on my
though?
phone. What?
Deadlock has a second season. Remember that funny show with the detective,
I
the
do
Australians?
love them.
I know.
What episode is that on? Or I mean, what episode? What
Season 2.
No, what streaming?
Oh, Amazon Prime.
Nice. I do love that. I will watch that this.
And
spring
I will
break.
say, I'm real addicted to a game on my
Teresa,
phone.
I hope you have your pen and paper because we're
Get it out, girl.
throwing them out there, lady.
I was really into my phone the first night I watched it because when you restart a show and you're like, oh, I'm gonna love it, but you're not in love with it yet.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I didn't watch it as well as I should have because on the second night my phone was dying. So I was like, oh, put it on the charger and just watch the show. And I was like, oh no, this show's hilarious.
Yeah, it's
so I
really
might even
good.
go back and rewatch the first episode because
Nice.
it's so funny.
Okay, I will put my phone away.
Yeah, Deadlock. Pay attention to it. Very funny. The acting is superb. But
Nice.
I'm very excited to watch a scary show.
Okay,
And I got all spring break, although I am working on my boards. But I'm almost done, you guys. I'm almost done.
girl, you see the light at the end of the tunnel.
It's so close.
So, do you want to hear some stories? Tonight?
I would love to hear some stories
Let's listen
tonight.
to them.
I think you're up first.
Okay. When I was a kid, we lived in a 200-year-old farmhouse with a flat roof, no attic, with a slight incline in one direction. Very common in New England, in a sizable town with a population of less than 400 people.
Wow.
Our nearest neighbors, sorry, what?
Whoa, 400 is a low number for a whole town.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
won't interrupt again. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I just realized I'm like, slow down, let her respond. It's going to be a fun night.
Uh-huh.
Our nearest neighbors were 5 miles away. We were not jumpy kids by any means. We were confident and brave, and nothing really scared us. But one night, my parents went out, leaving me and 2 of my 4 sisters at home alone.
Wow.
2 of my 4. Okay. So there's 3 girls at home.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
There's
this
normally
author is
5.
a boy,
Yeah.
which doesn't really
3
matter.
kids.
3 kids are there at home. But one night, okay,
Gender
I
is
was
a
around
construct.
12.
It's fine.
Look, it doesn't matter. It is a construct. I'm just trying to visualize it.
Yeah.
And even that is a construct.
That's right.
We get it. I was around 12. There was a hurricane causing occasional gusts of strong wind. Well, that's a perfect night to leave your kids out.
Yeah,
It sounds
that'll be fine.
so much like the parenting I would do. Like justify it. You're like, oh my God, they lived through a million of these false alarms.
Remember when I had to take my middle to the hospital with pneumonia, and then I went to a hospital, or I went to a out of town wedding that night, and Dad shamed me so bad.
Oh, forget him.
I was like, she's with Megan.
And also, Dad, you were never
And he
ever
was like,
there.
I just
when we
can't
were
believe you're
sick.
still going to this wedding. I'm like, I took her to the hospital and she's fine.
I can't believe he shamed you for that.
Oh, he did.
I'm like their second mother.
I know.
I would take care of them. I do take care of them like they're my own.
I know. Same.
That's the patriarchy talking, because
know.
the patriarchy never has to stay home and be the ones
I know.
with sick
Listen,
pneumonia kids.
I love Dad. I love Dad to
Oof,
pieces, but
but
boy,
he
did
is
he
so
he's
wrong.
so patriarchal.
Oh, so and that's only because our mother was as well.
All right. Sort of sanctified her. It's fine.
I'm sorry. Am I wrong?
No. You're
Tell me the
right.
lie.
I'm just saying.
Mm.
Yes. Okay. Moving on.
Okay. Here we go. But look, they both taught us a lot
They did.
and how not to be.
That's right.
There was a hurricane causing occasional gusts of strong wind, but no snow or rain or anything. So they were good. They're
Sure.
fine. We were in the living room downstairs watching TV around 10 p.m. and the power suddenly went out. Not an uncommon occurrence when you live in such extreme rural,
Rural.
that word.
Rural.
I mean, it is
Sounds like
literally an
laurel.
onomatopoeia.
Yeah.
It is not a real word.
No.
So we didn't worry, and we all went upstairs to the bedrooms to read and whatnot. Around midnight, we were all laying down. We, younger 3 sisters, shared a bedroom.
Oh, you were
We
right.
young-
She is a girl.
Yep, thank you. I knew it all along. Okay, here we go. We younger three sisters shared a bedroom, and we heard a rhythmic bang, bang, bang on the ceiling.
Bang, bang, bang.
On the door, baby. Boom, boom.
I can hear you.
Bang, bang. Oh, it's such a good song. I mean, you cannot hear that song and not directly go into it. Good call.
Oh my gosh, what a night. Okay.
Good call. Okay, here we go. I mean, that was the direction we needed to go in, I felt like.
Yeah. What are we talking about here?
We're talking about this
A
rhythmic
hurricane.
sound, and there's a hurricane. So
Okay.
a skeptic might say it was the wind blowing. The sound was slowly moving from around where our door was over the perpendicular wall where we had a set of double windows. It sounded like heavy footsteps, maybe like work boots. When the sound got over by the window, there was a loud thud and a crunch sound coming from the ground below. Like somebody jumped down. So like they're hearing like this movement on the ceiling.
Okay.
Remember, they have no attic. It's like that.
Yeah,
But it's like, so they hear
on
this.
the roof.
They hear footsteps. And then all of a sudden they hear like a crunch on the ground where their window is. Like somebody had like jumped down onto the ground.
Okay, yikes.
Middle sister was unexpectedly brave, 14 years old, who bolted up and looked out the window. But it was dark and she couldn't see anything. So she grabbed the battery-operated lantern that we were using to read, and against our wishes, she decided to go outside and investigate.
Oh, I would hate that.
Right? I remember crying like big, stupid tears. And bless her heart, remember, she's the oldest.
Oh,
But she's sitting there crying like, don't do this.
That sounds typical.
And it sounds like me. I'd be the middle one like, shut the fuck up. I'm going out there.
It's fine.
Like
You're
big,
overreacting.
I know. Dumb. It's dumb. I admit it. I am dumb. Stupid tears. Oh, not dumb. Overconfident. I can be
there you go.
overconfident in situations like, I'll handle it. And then I got there, I'm like, holy shit. Turns out I cannot. Boy, I have learned that lesson a lot in my life. You'd think that I would learn from it as in to not do it again.
Yeah.
But the lesson, it keeps happening. It humbles me in the moment. Okay, here we go. And against our wishes, she decided to go outside and investigate. I remember crying, like big, stupid tears, begging her not to. So other sister and I sat in complete darkness near the window, waiting to see the light from the lantern round the side of the house. When my sister finally got near us, there was nothing there except my mom's raspberry bush, which something had clearly fallen into and broken a bunch of branches.
Your mom has a raspberry bush. Interesting. Mine's just normal.
How do you know what your mom's bush is?
I've never investigated
Good
and nor
grief.
would I ever want to.
So for all you know, there could be raspberries in
Who
there.
knows?
Oh my gosh. Who knew we'd joke about mom's bush tonight? So stupid. She poked around a moment. I'm not joking. That was the next line. Okay. She poked around a minute, then came back in and went upstairs. None of us said a word to each other until our oldest sister came home about an hour or so after we heard the commotion on the roof. She and her boyfriend poked around a while in the backyard using his car headlights to see, and you could have said something other than poked, like they looked around. She and her boyfriend looked around a while.
Fingered around a little
They
while.
figured, I know, it's like so much poking of bushes and okay. She and her boyfriend poked around. I can't stop saying it. She and her boyfriend looked around a while in the backyard using his car's headlights to see, and I managed to fall asleep. So I guess they didn't see anything.
Okay.
In the morning, our parents were home and they offered their theories. My father thinks the neighbor boy, a wild teenager who had some pretty sad emotional problems, oh gosh,
Oh, yikes.
was trying to prank my older sister. Well, that's not prank. Okay, look, isn't that a dad? Talk about the patriarchal dad. Oh, he's just pranking. No, he
I
wasn't.
bet he likes you.
I bet he thinks he's got a crush on you. Shut the fuck up. Get off of her roof. Oh, men. I need a moment. My mother thought maybe a raccoon or similar. I bet he just wanted to take a peek too. Nothing too bad. Oldest sister thought
Those
it was a
raccoons
broken
are always poking around in bushes.
Just a little light poking. Never hurt anybody. Oldest sister thought it was a broken tree limb being blown by the winds. As a 40-something-year-old, I have to admit, my sister's theory is, really thought that was going to take a turn. Like, I have to admit, I thought it was a cryptid, but no, nope, that's not the way it went.
Yeah, no,
I
that
have to
does sound
admit,
likely.
my sister's theory is probably right on the money, but I still get shivers when I think about it. Damn it. If that didn't start strong and ended weak, even as the skeptic.
Long walk for a short drink of water.
Sure, we cannot do another episode.
Okay. No. Okay. Sorry, my slight interruption when I dropped my phone on the computer, but we're good.
We are all good. Here's what I'll say to that. I absolutely believe it was a branch. I'm right. Shocker.
All right. Well, yeah, your story, it was a branch probably.
I believe it was.
Or maybe a ghost or a cryptid. You never know.
Or
but...
Peeping Tom. I mean.
Oh, true.
And
Ew.
by the way, Peeping Tom is a cute name for a pervert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, that one got me riled up. I think it was either a human pervert or an innocent branch.
Yeah.
But only one of those things are innocent.
I think you're fine. Also, you were looking with headlights. That's not very helpful.
And you're in a hurricane. It could have literally been a branch.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's read a different one.
Okay.
This one's a shorty, but it's probably time for us to wrap this up.
All right, let's do it.
When I was about 13, I spent the night at a friend's house while her parents were out of town. Dang, at 13.
Yeah. Well, that's the way you roll back then.
Yeah.
You don't tell your parents they're going out of town. You're just like, can I go spend the night at Ashley's house?
Yeah. Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
We were sitting on one of the two couches in their living room watching a movie. Her older sister and date were sitting on the other. Boy, heathens. What is happening in this house?
Girl, this was like the same scenario like with me and my high school boyfriend.
I
And
know.
Yeah, it was great.
Talk about Jezebels. Okay.
So fun.
Okay. Our couch had a view of the front door. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw what I thought was a shadow, but when I turned my head to look at it straight on, it was a solid black mass shaped like a tall man wearing a cowboy hat.
Oh, we got a hat man.
The hat man. He walked from one side of the room to the other in front of the front door. I didn't say anything and just turned away, thinking maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me. A few seconds later, my friend turned to me and whispered, "You saw it too, didn't you?"
Oh, shit. The friend, not like the... Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
Later that evening, the older sister and her date left to spend the night somewhere else.
Dang. Guys. I bet they were in charge, too.
Yeah, watch these children. 13.
Hell no.
As a parent of a 13-year-old, no way in hell.
Well, let me give you this hint. As a parent of a 13-year-old, don't ever leave your 16-year-old in charge. They're not going to, they're going to be like,
oh, I've done that.
Sure. Yeah, pay me for it. Yeah, I'll take the money. They will then bribe with half that money.
Listen, that's why you
to
get
the little one.
Ring cameras.
Don't you tell anybody.
I got a camera on every corner of my house.
Ring cameras
now.
Ruined everything.
I know, and I got
all
them.
Of us Jezebels.
You better believe I got them now because I can't trust my kids, and that's what I've learned in my life. Okay, anyways.
Which is so not fun as the kid who used to get away with it all.
I know. Later that evening, the older sister and her date left to spend the night somewhere else. My friend and I went upstairs to sleep in her room. In the middle of the night, my friend shook me awake. There was heavy, slow footsteps coming up the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
That is so scary. We thought maybe her sister had come home. We peeked outside her bedroom door. No one was there. We went back into her room and locked the door. Then a loud thud hit the wall outside the room. It sounded like someone had punched the wall.
Oh, God.
We hid under the covers until the sun came up. We never talked about what happened after that and eventually drifted apart.
Oh, wow. That was it?
That's the end of the story.
Oh, shit. I want to know, was there like a punch mark in the wall?
I know.
Or any damage or
anything?
anything?
You know what I really like about that story?
What?
They didn't go to sleep.
Yeah, they just hid
they were
underneath.
Like, we're in this ride or die till daytime.
Yeah, we're going to stay vigilant. We're going to be awake. Under the covers, yes, with little protection. However,
doors locked. We're holding hands. We're under covers till daybreak.
Turns out we didn't get lulled to sleep by the scary monster outside of our door.
Eventually, I just fell asleep.
What? Yeah. No, you don't.
No, absolutely not.
Although you do. I do. I mean, like if something scares me, like in the moment your adrenaline starts running, and then eventually... that will wear off, and you're like, then you're justifying it. You're like, okay, that was ridiculous.
Then don't tell me about it in one of these stories.
Yeah, I won't, because it wouldn't be a big enough story to tell you. If it was a big enough story to tell you, I would not fall asleep.
thank you. No.
Or I would be like, I went and investigated it, and here's what it really was. Definitely not a ghost because they don't exist.
How? Okay, then what could those slow footsteps been?
An actual person, Aaron Taylor.
But then they didn't even try to get in the door?
Maybe they weren't looking for humans. Maybe they were looking for jewelry for...
And then they woke up the next day and everything's fine?
Well, yeah, they couldn't find what they needed to get, so they left.
Oh, so
maybe
Okay.
Maybe it was the sister coming up the stairs to get her birth control so she could go have some great fun.
Then why is she punching the door on her way?
Because she's so fucking pissed because she can't find it. She's like, damn it, I'm not going to get laid tonight. I get it, girl. Because you couldn't get it.
Well, but
Okay,
then wouldn't
we
they
gotta
have
wrap this up.
wouldn't they have been fast footsteps up the hill? Think of a teenage girl.
No, she's like, oh, thank God they're both asleep. I don't want to wake them up. I'm going to be real quiet.
No.
So she's like, great. Or she sent her like clumsy boyfriend up the stairs.
You don't think he would be
heavy-footed
running up those stairs?
No.
Or running up those
No,
stairs?
they're trying to be quiet.
Okay, whatever.
But he's
No.
just heavy-footed. He can't help it.
It was the Hat Man. You were definitely haunted. I'm glad you lived to tell the tale.
Well, here's what we know about the Hat Man. It's not paranormal so much as it's an alien.
Could be.
Oh, what is it? Okay, hold on. I know we've talked a lot tonight.
Okay.
But let's bring it back to that weird-ass TikTok that you sent me that something's supposed to happen
Yeah.
this Sunday, actually, which is after this will air
Yeah,
the
you
day
all already
after.
know.
Apparently, the end of the world is going to happen.
Yeah. Well, something's going to happen. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think it's
Okay.
like
Aliens are going to come down
Aliens
and
are gonna
tell us,
come and be
stop
like,
the war.
turns out y'all can't handle this shit. We try to let you run it. It's not working. We're stepping in. So y'all are going to know before us.
Wow. Well, that's kind of exciting.
I know. Truly, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready.
You really think
I'm
it's going
ready.
to happen?
I don't know, but I'm ready for something to happen.
Well, I think we all are ready for what we know is inevitably going to happen.
Did you hear that he fired Pam Bondi?
Oh my gosh. Now, what about Christy Nome? Didn't she? What about her husband?
Yeah, I know. I feel so conflicted
That's crazy.
because I'm like, get it, good for you, buddy. But I'm also like, but you're also a hateful dick who's married to an evil woman.
Yeah, I'm not like, get it. I'm like, you are exploiting something that you publicly shame.
Yeah, well, I think he's like living his best life and never thought he was going to be caught.
Maybe.
So I'm like,
I'd like to give him that much credit.
also his nipples were so cockeyed.
So cockeyed. Like, come on.
Look at them. Look at that selfie before you post it. They're like
Maybe
this.
somebody likes it. I don't know. But who's the other one that he fired?
Pam Bondi.
Who is like the
lawyer.
blonde?
Yes, who knows all his shit.
Oh, get it, Pam.
No,
Put
Pam
it all
sucks.
out there.
Pam is so evil. But
But I
I'm
don't want her
like,
to get it like in life. I want her to like get it,
Yeah.
get the goods,
get your revenge
and spew it all
Tell
out
us
there.
what you
Get
know,
your revenge.
honey.
This is where it's at. They all start turning on each
Yeah,
other
and then go to jail for the rest of your life because you're
Love
an
it.
evil bitch.
because you enabled and
Yeah.
you did illegal things
And
as
you
well.
said terrible things with his literal victims directly behind
Oh
you.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, when I
No.
say get it, I do not mean it all like
Yeah, we're not
get it,
empowering
get it,
her.
girl. I mean like get it, get all the goods,
Uh-huh.
and give them all up.
And then go to jail. And then I never
Then
want to see
bye-bye.
your stupid little face ever
Yeah,
again.
because she's gonna do it to herself
Yeah.
out of revenge because
gosh.
she's stupid.
I just want it to crumble so fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe it will. And maybe it'll happen on Sunday when the aliens come and take
Or
over.
maybe it's just it'll crumble on Sunday with or without the aliens.
Yeah, this is like a week before that, isn't it? Like this Sunday is when it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, it's the next.
Yeah.
So
So,
you'll have a full week of
we'll,
like mayhem happening.
you're going to be like, why aren't the sisters talking about this? Turns out we're still
we
in
didn't
the
know.
past.
We didn't know.
Oh, man. If you don't know what we're talking about, I don't really know what we're talking about. Some TikTok of this guy.
Yeah. If nothing happened, then we both sound crazy right now.
Yeah. Some guy, was he abducted or something?
He claims that some extraterrestrial
Uh-huh.
female being
Yeah.
talks to him on the
Yes.
regular. And she is giving him insightful information about what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why people are tuning
Yeah.
into
Why
this
is it credible? I don't remember.
is because he is naming off certain stars that he should know
yeah.
nothing about.
And they're actually going to align this Sunday.
He should have no access knowing about them. But astrologers are like, holy shit, how does he know about this? Because
Yeah.
that really is actually going to happen.
Yeah. Ooh, let's see.
I don't believe it. I mean, I'm like,
I'm
it's
ready.
the internet. You can like,
I don't care.
okay, we also, this is like, my brain is like a squirrel net. We watched this comedian last night. You've got to watch him. He is so damn funny. But he talks about car riders versus bus riders.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, car rider, what are you, a pussy? And he's like, ooh, I bet you get a Lunchable every day. And he's like, bus riders. It was like the internet before the internet existed. He's like, row 1, you've got like your AOL. He's like, the back row, the dark web. He's like, you learn shit back there.
Oh man, that's true.
It's so true.
Man.
It was so true. He was actually really funny. I'll have to
Yeah,
look up
nice.
his name.
I love it. Yeah, hopefully something happens. I was going to spend tonight when I didn't know we'd have anything to talk about, talking about petrified giants. That's my new rabbit hole.
Well, those exist, huh?
Let me just tell you, it's my new obsession. So we'll talk next week.
Stay tuned.
If the world still exists.
I like that little teaser. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about giants.
Petrified giants,
Oh,
everybody.
I can't wait.
Himalayan salt? I don't think so.
Ooh.
Don't you dare look up
You
anything.
think it's like their sweat?
Oh, no, girl.
Ew.
Worse.
Ooh, their cum?
No.
I don't know. You said worse. It's a little salty.
Oh, I can't wait for you to find out.
But it's not going to be that. And I'll be so relieved because I use the Himalayan salt a lot.
I know. No, you do a lot, but it's not their cum.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Not only their cum, at least. No,
Oh,
it's
oh.
not their cum.
Girl, don't do that. Okay.
Oh, man.
Boy, she picked a great night to be fan favorite.
Oh, no. Right after Himalayan petrified
Right after.
giant cum.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Tracy. Tracy Hannah, to be exact. She gave me her full name. Tracy Hannah, you seem lovely, and not at all like the type who would laugh at stupid jokes like giants cum being Himalayan salt. But here you are, nonetheless.
All right.
So you are my fan favorite this week. And Tracy says, hello there. If you could support a local mental health organization, that would be great. Thanks so much for the shout out and your donation to a cause that is very close to my heart.
Aw.
I found your hilarious, thank you.
Oh,
We
gosh, I hope you still like us.
hope you think it is. And spooky podcast through Weedarinos. I've also recommended it to my sister, so maybe she will hear this. We have a spooky story that I'll send in one day.
Yay, please.
Super excited about that. And I said, yay, we would love to read it. And then she gives us her name, her full name. And she said, forgot my Facebook name didn't show that because it says something different. And then I live in Northern Ontario.
All right.
Love that. Anything else you want to know? Feel like a creep now? Question mark. And listen, if you've listened to us long, I've already Facebook stalked you, Tracy, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
No, get in here, girl.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding, Tracy. We are so excited that you're a new listener. And
Yeah.
thank you so much for spreading the word. And we would love that your sister would listen and that both of you have a story to submit.
I know. I can't wait. Bring it in. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to this drunken episode.
Oh
Sorry,
my gosh,
everybody.
it was. We haven't had one in a long time.
I
feel
know
like.
it's been a minute. It was fun.
It
I had a
was
lot
needed.
of fun. I laughed a lot. And if you would like to support our podcast, you can go to myskepticalsister.com where you can find out how to become a Patreon. $3 a month gets you weekly bonus content, a sticker, and a magnet. $5 a month gets you all that, plus our monthly movie night, which we're having 2 in April. You just missed the first one, but I think this maybe comes out the week of the second one. I don't know. We're going to watch Legion. It's going to be awesome. And then you can also become a free Patreon and get free bonus content, which Megan just told a pretty funny story. Can I put that on the free bonus content?
And it can't be free. Can't be public.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
then never mind. No.
It
On the 5th.
can't be, but you can join. Don't you all want to join now? Or you're like, what? Can't be public? Well, don't you wish you knew? I bet I can tell you how to do it. Become a
Oh.
Patreon.
Okay, fine. Then our Patreons who are paying at least $3 a month,
Yep. You all get it.
I'm just gonna put it out on a random day. You're just gonna get to hear it.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. Anyways, we have fun. We have like dad jokes. We have Am I the Asshole? We do a Aaron Ruins Books, which is like a whole another episode. It's always long. Megan did fall asleep in April.
Hey,
and,
you really don't need to go there. I feel like
and
that's a bully right there,
and bonus
Danny.
bloopers. And who's bullying? You fell asleep on me,
Girl. You didn't call me out in front of everybody. Go ahead, say your thing.
Okay. And you can also rate, review, subscribe. That's a free way to help us out. You can write us in at myskepticalsister@gmail.com, and you can tell your friends like Tracy did, or your family, so that they can listen and write their own stories in. And we love you guys so much. We will talk to you next week.
Chasamech.
Or the aliens will have taken over and none of us will be here.
Girl, that was Hebrew for happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Bye.
La 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 la.
Right, Kevin's pillow.
It's okay. That was my pillow, but the dog licked it the other day so long that it smelled weird, so I switched them.
Well done. It's his fault that he works third shift.
That's right. I mean, who knows? Maybe you switched them back.
True. I bet both your pillows have been licked all over.
Hopefully by the dogs.
Sounds so dirty.